Please support the channel by subscribing, sharing, and commenting. Ralf Rangnick has given Manchester United supporters what they want after Paul Pogba comments. Rangnick's straight-to-the-point tone is impressing the United fanbase, and his stance on Pogba was positively welcomed. If we're only judging Ralf Rangnick by his press conferences, he is probably above any Manchester United manager since Sir Alex Ferguson. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer touched the hearts of fans but didn't go in-depth on a tactical level. Jose Mourinho was box office. But fans grew tiresome of his constant moaning. Louis van Gaal was entertaining but out of his depth. David Moyes was, well, David Moyes. The Manchester United interim manager has seriously impressed United supporters in the way he conducts himself. And his stance on a lot of issues is precisely what supporters wanted. For United fans, it's very refreshing to see. Despite Solskjaer forever remaining a club legend, there was always this feeling the Norwegian was too nice, which is why there was a nice harmony within the squad. Solskjaer was a superb manager, and as each day passes into Rangnick's regime, it's showing. How? One name kept cropping up in the Germans' pre-match press conference for the Norwich game. The stance from United's current coach almost emphasized how rosy things were under the previous tenure. The person involved was Paul Pogba. It's no secret that United have been trying to convince Pogba to stay for a while. The 28-year-old wanted to leave in the summer of 2019, saying he thought it was time for a new challenge, but remained at Old Trafford. Solskjaer was keen for him to stay, but still, United supporters thought it was time for him to leave. After all, why keep someone who doesn't want to be at the club? Judging by Rangnick's comments, he feels the same way. Pogba has less than 12 months remaining on his current deal, and when asked if he could persuade him to agree on new terms, Rangnick said, "I wouldn't say he's not worth keeping, but players have to want to play for a big club like Manchester United. If a player does not want to play Manchester United in the medium or long term, I don't think it makes sense to convince him to change his mind. But let's wait and see." I have spoken with him, Pogba, for 15 minutes over the phone a few days ago, Tuesday. Let's have him come back, get fit, train with the team and see where we stand, how the team has developed by then. Rangnick's stance on Pogba is precisely what United fans have wanted for so long. There have been too many times where they've given in to a player's demands, but if he can't get himself pumped up to play for such a big club, he shouldn't be here. There's been a view that Pogba consistently performs when he's with the French national team but fails to do so in a United shirt. It's led to some supporters concluding that he doesn't have the desire to take the club back to the top. It feels as if the team always have to accommodate his needs. Pogba is world-class, and I don't want to make this a piece where I'm just slating him. In reality, if he showed consistency, I'd probably want him to stay. We also have to see what Rangnick can do with him, because if he can finally get him ticking, who knows what could happen? However, it feels like a broken relationship, and I would put the club first over any player. There have been too many times where his agent has come out to slate the club, and United should never put up with stuff like that. If he wanted to stay, he probably would have signed a new deal by now, but he hasn't. Rangnick is saying what United fans want to hear, and so far, you'd have to say he gets the club. An impressive start. Should Pogba leave United? Involved in the discussion and give us your thoughts on the matter in the comments section below. Thanks for the support.